Let's talk about creating table permissions. When you create a list on your web page, you won't be able to see any of the data. That's because PowerPages has data security enabled by default. To see your data, we'll have to configure table permissions. Ready? In the Pages workspace where you have a list component, select the component and choose the Permissions button. Now select New Table Permission. You can name the table permission anything you like, but ideally, it should be something descriptive. Select your Dataverse table, and for now, let's assign it global rights, meaning we'll be setting the rights for our entire audience. We don't want viewers to be able to add or change anything, so let's select Read Permission. And lastly, let's choose the default role that'll apply to both anonymous and authenticated users, like this. And now that we've created our table permission, let's go back and take a look at our page by selecting Preview. And there's our list with all its data. Pretty easy. By default, whenever you configure a list or a form in PowerPages, visitors won't have access to the information in Dataverse. To allow that, you need to configure table permissions. Start by clicking on the Permission button on a page where visitors don't have permission to view the data and select Create a new table permission. Name it, then set the access type. For this example, let's use Global Access, which gives any visitor access to data stored in the table. As a rule, you should limit access wherever possible. But for this, let's go with it. Click Save. Now, if we take a look at our page, any visitor should be able to see all the data in the table. If we want to limit access, go to the Maker Studio. Select the Permission button and change the access type to Contact Access. Make sure the Read permission is selected, as well as the authenticated user role. Then hit Save. Once this permission is set up, logged-in users will now have a limited view of your data. The Self-Access option is used to allow logged-in visitors access to their contact record in Dataverse. It's typically used to update profiles. When we're selecting table permissions, we'll have to choose from Read, Write, Create, Delete, Append, and Append to. Read allows visitors to only read information from Dataverse. Write gives permission to update existing information. Create lets them make new tables in Dataverse. Delete allows visitors to delete table records, which, by the way, cannot be recovered. And the Append permission lets users establish a data relationship to other records in Dataverse, assuming the other table has Append to privileges. And that's about all you need to know about table permissions and configuring access to data on your PowerPage site. Pretty easy once you get the hang of it. In order for visitors to be able to view a protected page or access data on your site, you need to create table permissions, or access permissions, associated with a specific web role. So, let's do that. All web roles are managed with the Portals Management app. As you can see, PowerPages comes with 3 out-of-the-box web roles you can use: administrators, anonymous users, and authenticated users. You can also easily create custom web roles if you like. The administrator's web role provides access to editing features for legacy content on your site, and you'll need to manually assign a contact or contacts to this role. The default anonymous web role is for any visitor who is not logged in or authenticated. You do not assign any contacts to this role. However, you will need to assign this role to any table permissions that are configured to show public data. The authenticated web role is for all users who have logged in, and is great for table permissions where all authenticated users need to view specific table data or protected pages. Again, you do not assign contacts to this role either. Custom web roles let you choose exactly which contacts get which table and page permissions, giving you a lot more control over what visitors are able to see and do on your site. Once the web role is saved, click on Related and select the contacts you want associated with each specific role. And that's about it.